Well, g'day guys. Today we're talking about how to use your speed to win and succeed in the game, and also obviously try not to get yourself killed. So the first game we're going to look at is in a T-71. Now, T-71 is a fantastic little tank because it is small, it's fast, it's quite maneuverable, and it's got 3 rounds in its clip. So you've got to be able to use that to your advantage. Now, if you're sitting back and wanting to go hit point trade with another player, and especially in a heavy tank or something like that, you're going to get smashed. So the object of the game is to get out and about, get out and around, do some scouting, but don't sort of just go that hell for leather that you end up just going straight into the middle of about 7 guns wanting to take you out. So try and use your advantage of speed. Being small, you're less likely to be spotted as well. If you are spotted, back away and take cover, which is what I'm doing here. And you can see what I'm doing is I'm actually moving. I'm relocating to another position because now they think I'm over there near that dune, near that mound there, and I'm going back here for some other opportunities. So I'm not always putting myself out there in the line of fire. I'm actually sort of trying to skirt around, keep my eye on the enemy, watch my map, because the map is very important. You can see this panther hasn't moved, but I've been spotted again. So I've just got to keep trying to be positioning myself where I can keep an eye on the enemy that I know about and try and locate the enemy that I'm not sure about and put myself in a position where I can do some damage. So you can see the speed of this thing. Yeah, I copped one from that panther, but I'm just going to keep moving. I'm not going to stop because he's a fairly quick tank as well, but he is nowhere near the speed and the maneuverability of my tank. So what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to come around the back and actually distract the guys who are engaging our other team and put a couple of shots in, but get their attention away from our other guys, which allows them to get some shots in. And you can see I've just covered the whole map. I've just gone from one side to the other, and you know, it was one of those things that it just allows you to be a little bit more successful in how you do that. So the idea in a fast tank like we've got here is to keep the tank moving. You can see I've still got the majority of my hit points available. So as the game grinds on, so long as I can try and help keep my teammates alive towards the end of the game, and see, I finally ended up killing the panther. It took me a while, but I got there. And that's the key with a fast tank like this, is to actually keep that thing going and keep yourself in a position where you can actually help your team get a result. Because remember, this is a team game. It's not an individual game. We often like to blame individuals, but when you actually come back and look at it overall, it's most likely a team that is causing an issue. It can be each individual on the team that lets the whole thing down, and it's just sometimes the way that it goes. Now, in this game here, I call this one the Great Escape. LT TB, and we've come up onto the right here. You take a look at the map. Our team's still trying to get there, but they've rushed our position. Now, this T43 is actually, sorry, T3485 is actually trying to do his best to hold them off, as was I, but I got to the point going, this is a no-win situation for us right this very point in time. So I've got to relocate. I've got to get to a position where I can actually help and do some damage. My hit points are getting lower. If I stay here, I'm dead. And if I'm dead, I can't put any help or any damage into any of their team further on. So that creates a situation where I'm out of the game. There's no point being out of the game if you can't put damage in. Then you're actually not going to contribute. So my whole philosophy here is I need to keep contributing. So I'm going to use the speed of the LTTB, and I'm actually going to relocate. So I'm now pushing down in a different direction. I'm still in cover from this tiger, so I'll put a shot in there. That's more damage on him, which is helping our teammate down there. But I have been spotted. I've got to be careful. Again, more damage in. So now I've been hit from another direction. So now, situation critical. I can't afford to be hit one more time, especially with a lot of these people in this these guns in this game, I'm going to be in a position where I will be destroyed. So I'm going right to the other side of the map from where everyone's positioned, and I've put myself in a place where I've got to use my speed to get out of there, just right out of there. And this tiger was probably going to try and shoot me through that gap there. He's coming after me now. He's still spotting me up, so I've got to stay on the move and I've got to stay in cover. Meanwhile, while that's going, I've distracted him from the main match, which means our other guys up the top there are able to get shots in. And again, now I'm helping support that team again, and I just kill that M41 as a result of me still being in the game. So that's the key in a fast tank like this. If you're sitting there hit trading with the enemy, you are going to run out of points at some stage and you are going to end up dead. Now this tiger has no idea where I am. He's now trying to get back at a round, and now I'm putting shots back in on him. If I get hit at this point in time, too bad, but I'm not actually going to clean him up as well. So from a position where I thought we were going to be killed and out of the match, so I had to bail and get out of there, I actually turned that into a situation where I ended up getting 2 kills. Now, we did 1400 damage. We're not obviously highest score, but we're right up there, and we contributed, and we helped the team achieve the goal of winning. Now, this is a bit different. So 3 different tanks we've shown this example in. One was a T-71, then the LTTB, and now the Cromwell. So Cromwell, British tank, medium, fantastic. I reckon it's now with the nerfing of the VK 2801, I reckon the Cromwell is up there with one of the best tanks in this tier. It's still vulnerable, obviously, but great rate of fire, good mobility, and it's got decent gun depression. Although the Cromwell B has better gun depression, not everyone has a Cromwell B. And so certainly I like to play tanks that, and I like to demo tanks that are available because there's no point showing tanks that people can't get their hands on. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm using the maneuverability of the tank to reload, come forward, shoot, and back away. And again, that's the maneuverability of this tank. And trying to get rid of anyone who's low on hit points just to get some result here. Again, I took a shot there because I was a bit greedy, but I'm going to employ the same tactic. Shoot, pull away, we got a kill. It takes another gun out of the game. So if you're taking guns out of the game, that's less people that can shoot back at you, and it puts you in a better position. Again, what we're looking to do here is put shots in and support the rest of our team. We don't always want to be front line in a fast tank like this, because what's going to happen is you're going to end up with a very bad result in the end, because ultimately if you're going to go up against a tank with a big caliber gun, you're going to get wrecked quicker than they will. So you can see what I did there. I shot and kept moving, so it took his gun out of the equation. KV-1S is a very capable tank with a very impressive gun. He could have really wrecked me. In fact, he probably would have killed me if he shot me with that one shot there. So now we're on the hunt for the last tank, and you can see the speed of this tank. We're getting around at 55, 60 kilometers an hour, and we can get to the enemy when we spot them. And you see our other team have spotted it. It's an M6, very strong frontal armor, and everyone's into this guy now because he's the last man standing. We had a shot there which was not very good, but because we can reload so quickly, it doesn't really matter. And you can see on the fly here, we will take him out and get our last kill for the game. So that's 3 kills. We contributed. We took a bit of damage, but we survived and we helped our team win the match. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's how to win, succeed, and keep moving in those little tanks. Make sure you subscribe and like some vids.